Hi guys, today I have week 31 to share with you, and I am using just a bunch of papers for my stash. A lot of the papers that I am using, if not all of the papers, are just from scraps that I had from doing old scrapbooking layouts and things I had in a drawer, and one day I just went and cut them all down to 4x6 and 3x4 cards and a couple in 2x2 and 3x3 squares because like I said, they were just all sitting in the drawer, weren't being used, and they were just taking up a lot of extra space, and now that I've trimmed them down, they fit in such a much smaller area, so it's perfect. So I'm just taking some random things from my stash, like I said, and I'm gluing down this currently. It's a die cut that was exclusive to a Scraptastic kit that I got a couple months ago. I stapled a little acetate piece that said noted to a little, I guess it's like a pink arrow that I think came in a crepe paper die cut pack that had vellum pieces and also just regular cardstock pieces. I took my fine liner bottle, which made gluing down this little currently much easier because it has a very fine tip, and I glued everything down with my Scotch Quick Dry, and I put it all on top of some washi tape that is cork, and I thought that anchored this currently pretty well. Now I am pretty far behind, I think, far behind for what I want to be with my project life. So the next several of these are probably going to be pretty simple. I've kept this one pretty simple. I kept a pretty much monochromatic color scheme, or I guess it's not really monochromatic because I'm using multiple colors, but the main colors of the background are pink and brown. Just trying to keep it very simple, trying to get this done so when it comes close to doing my December daily, I can focus on that and not feel like I'm very behind on my 2015 larger album where I feel like I can't really do the December daily. So that I just showed you was an Echo Park sticker sheet that I got in a previous Scraptastic kit as well, and I'm just spelling out the word week 31 or WK31, and I'm also going to use this little happy sticker just to bring the color brown from the bottom right of the layout or the card to the top left. And I'm also going to take this vintage phono distress ink and ink around all the edges. Most of the edges I inked were the edges of the cards, the 3x4 and the 4x6, but I did edge some of the embellishments too. I just thought it gave it a little bit extra. So here's a close-up of that particular card, and now I'm going to move on to the next one. And this one I'm just going to put this label that says date taken, and I'm going to cover that up with this flare badge. And I end up putting the flare badge on the outside of the page protector just because of the bulk in the page protector, especially the 3x4 spaces. I just don't think it works as well. So I usually add these flares and things on the outside of the page protector. So I just used my stamp and it says Hello Sunshine, Hello. I just stamped it twice where I did Hello Sunshine once and then just the hello the second time. And that is that for that card, and I inked around the edges too. Here is an Allie Edwards banner stamp that I had stamped out quite some time ago. It was a banner that came from a friend. This is Everything Pocket Pages. That is the stamp set I'm using here that says the best. But back to the banner, that is an Allie Edwards Technique Tuesday stamp that I borrowed from a friend. I'm not exactly sure which stamp collection it came in, but I really like it, so I stamped a bunch of different colors and I just cut them out and have them sitting to use. I am stamping the best with chocolate chip Stampin' Up ink, and I'm inking the edges of this card. I really like the Stampin' Up ink. It gives a very nice crisp image. I highly recommend those stamp pads. Ever since they changed and reformulated the ink and the pad, I absolutely love them. And I liked them before, but it just makes a really crisp image. Both the little banner and the best was stamped in a Stampin' Up ink. Now moving on to the next set of cards. This We All Scream for Ice Cream little circle is from an LE Studio, and I think I got a really good deal on a bunch of LE Studio pieces, and I ordered them maybe over a year ago now, so I'm glad to be using this. That little brown banner came from a Studio Calico die cut pack. Here I am just going to ink around the edges of this, and I'm going to add on a little banner, a star, and some more washi tape. And then Life is Lovely is this little banner that I'm going to add to the left hand side, and this was from a cut apart sheet that I got in a pocket letter, and I just thought that was cute. And the little flag says You and Me. This is from Basic Gray, and I have quite a few of these left over, and I'm trying to use them up. They're just on these little kind of semi-fancy toothpicks. And I'm just going to anchor that with that washi tape. I'm going to glue that down, and then that star is from some random embellishments that I had. I'm not exactly sure the brand, but it is vellum, so I'm going to end up taking my, what is that, Xyron sticker maker and making it sticky, and then that way when you stick it down you can't see the sticky because it covers the entire background. So I really like using that Xyron sticker maker for those vellum pieces. Moving on, this is going to be the second page, and I'm just taking this little cut apart sheet that I got in a Scraptastic kit quite some time ago. I'm just cutting out the little elephants because I thought they were adorable, but I didn't really need the saying on the top. So I trimmed them out. I'm going to glue them down to the bottom here, and then I'm going to do some more stamping using that same stamp set that I used earlier. And it's going to say, I think, "What a fun day." I think that's what it says. And then I'm going to use some letter stickers to put Six Flags at the top because we were at Six Flags. Again, using that chocolate chip Stampin' Up! Ink. And I'm going to stamp "What a Fun" in the top and then "Day" in the bottom. And I like these stamps because they are different phrases that you can kind of combine together. And if you wanted to, you can use different colors for each of the stamps. So if you wanted to make "Day" like in pink and the "What a Fun" in brown, you could have done that too. I just was trying to keep it all the same. I didn't think the pink would look very great, and I wasn't going to use pink anywhere else in the layout as far as a stamp pad, so I decided just to keep it all brown. And then I used these brown stickers from a Studio Calico kit, from Project Life Studio Calico kit, to spell out Six Flags. And I believe that's it. No, I do add some washi tape. I thought these elephants seemed like they were floating, so I wanted to give them some ground to stand on. And then I also added a little bit of washi tape above. And in a second here, you're going to see my camera shake like all crazy because my kitty cat decided to come and join me while I was scrapbooking. So pardon the shakiness that you're going to see here in just a couple minutes. Oh, there he goes. There he is. And he will be taken off here just in a second. Get him down, and then I'm going to trim off this excess washi tape on the ends just with some cutter bee scissors. And that card is done. I'm going to show you a close-up. Moving on to the next set of cards. This one is going to be really simple again too. I'm just going to use a cork @ symbol that I got in a Scraptastic kit. It was one of the regular 12x12 Scraptastic kits, and I'm just going to use it in the bottom right. I'm going to anchor it with some of this cork washi, and this washi just came in my stash. I don't remember what manufacturer it's from. I don't keep any of the labels, and it's really hard to keep track of who manufactures what washi. Sometimes I remember, but most of the time it's just, you know, things from Michaels or just random things that I've gotten in scrapbooking kits and things like that. So I'm going to see if I can add something else, and I really wanted to use this sticker, but I didn't like how it covered the washi. And then when I put the @ it covered up too much of the document, so I just decided not to go with that at all and just glue down this @ symbol. Again, just using my Scotch Quick Dry, and it works really well. And I'm going to use a tweezer kind to help me pick this up and put it where it needs to go. And another card is done. Now I'm just inking around the edges of this card, and I'm going to use a label. Again, I think that's from a Studio Calico die cut pack, and I'm just going to use a sticker that says "Sweet" in pink here in a second to put in the middle. This is a picture of me holding a little bear that my husband won at one of those claw machines. My husband and my daughter are really, really, really lucky and good at winning things in the claw machine. So we were at Denny's or something like that, and he won another one, so I put "Sweet" because it's sweet. My daughter has so many stuffed animals from these claw machines, it's ridiculous. I think we probably put away and donate 1 to 2 trash bags of stuffed animals every 6 to 8 months because that's how much they win. It's ridiculous. Anyway, but I guess it's fun. That's something that they like to do together. It's a little traditional kind of, let's do this and let's go to Walmart or Denny's or whatever to play the claw machine. They like to go to the mall and play the machine too. So anyway, moving on to the next card, I am just using this little frame from Heidi Swap. The @ is from a Teresa Collins die cut pack, and I'm just going to glue that frame around, and then that little bow is again going to go on the outside of my page protector, but it's going to stick right there like that, but on the outside again, just to keep from having that bulk. It seems to push the little cards out when you add the bulk into those 3x4 pockets, so I just prefer to put that on the outside of the page protector. Here I'm just trimming out some die cuts. The little banner that's already down is from a Scraptastic cut apart sheet, and the Saturday is from a Studio Calico printable. And I'm just going to ink those up and layer them together. And I think I just glue them down. I don't think I staple these, no. So I'm going to layer these down. And I think I just have one more card to show you guys, and then that's going to wrap everything up. I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me. I do have a new Facebook page if you guys are interested. I just put some scrappy updates and things like that, and hauls and reminders of videos that I posted. If you guys would like that page, that would be awesome. I would love to have you guys over there, and you can get there by going to the link in the description bar below. I also have an Instagram account if you want to follow me on Instagram. I try to post there somewhat often. I'm not maybe as good about posting there, but I try to add some of my scrappy stuff there as much as I think about it. And also, if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And I just want to thank you guys so much for all my new subscribers. I've had a couple more subscribers come over recently, and I really appreciate all you guys and all the comments that I get. If you guys have ever had any suggestions or anything you want to let me know about, just let me know in the comments below. Thanks again so much. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.